All right. Good morning, happy campers. So, there are some things we have to do today. And first of all, I want to just send out a little apology for yesterday. I recorded that video yesterday at, like I said at the beginning of that video, at midnight. So, when I was uploading it, YouTube usually gives you like a schedule that you can upload it to. I usually just, click the clock time and scroll it to 7 a.m. thinking, okay, it's just going to upload it tomorrow. Well, technically speaking, it was midnight, so it technically was the day I wanted to upload it to, so it just picked the day after anyway. So it would have uploaded today as of this video's posting, but luckily I saw that early enough where I was able to fix it. But yeah, that's that's kind of silly. So sorry about all that, but yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Anyway, we are going to be doing some chores today, so it's going to be a fun chore day. So buckle your bootstraps and let's pull out the to-do list. So I want to, first of all, collect 200 wood. I'm going to assume by now that all of the trees at the train station are complete and ready to be harvested. The next thing we're going to do is clean up the quarry. It's been a while since we've actually taken a look at the quarry, so I think it's ready to be harvested and mined up. And finally, we're going to replace all of the trees that we chopped down in the train station with new ones, and possibly to put some tree fertilizer on those to make those grow a bit faster, so we can always stay on top of our wood collection, which will help us to potentially make a keg shed, which is coming up soon. We're already over halfway with the oak resin required for it, so I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be a whole lot of goodies and fun stuff. So those are the to-do list items, so we can move them out of the way and bring in the daily question. I mentioned this midway through the fishing episode yesterday, but I wanted to say it at the beginning of the episode for people who don't usually watch the videos all the way through. So, have you watched the first episode of my new series on Fields of Mystria? I recorded that episode a few days ago and posted it to YouTube thinking, hey, this would be a fun secondary series for people to watch. Have you watched it? Oh, my phone just went off for a text message. Just need to mute that really quick. But yeah, have you watched that video? I want to know what people's perception is about it, if people would enjoy it or not. I'm still going to post them anyway because I think it's just going to be a fun secondary series alongside the One Day at a Time series, but let me know what you think about it. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into the video. One other thing I mentioned about that series is I probably wouldn't post it every day like I did with this series, but sunny and sunny all around, good. I'd probably upload it like, up to 3 times a week, and we have good luck, even better. That's new. I don't remember that being there. Queen of Sauce. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe for my secret cookbook. This week's dish, complete breakfast. Last week I taught you how to make hash browns. This week I'll show you how to combine them with other ingredients to create a hearty, complete breakfast. This meal will really fill you up and give you the energy you need to get in a hard day's work. You learn how to cook complete breakfast. What you got over there, Leah? This house is a lot nicer than my old cabin. I don't miss it. What do you think, dear? I figured the room could use a little more decoration. I love it. It looks great. Here, you deserve a espresso. I almost said espresso, but it's an espresso for your hard work. You're welcome. All right, I can't kiss you, but you deserved the espresso. Okay. Ooh, the potatoes are done. Sweet. All right, we're getting close to the due date for turning in 100 potatoes, and luckily, it did count towards... Oops, pressing the wrong buttons here. It did count for it. Oh my gosh, we're 4 away. Grab the potatoes from the fridge! Hold on. All right, these take 6 days to mature. So, yes, these will be done by the 27th or 28th. So, regardless, we're going to have enough potatoes. Perfect. Okay, so we have enough potatoes to meet the criteria for shipping all the potatoes out that Lewis wanted, so that's good. All right, what's in our mail? Notice. Pierre here. I really, really want a plate of sashimi. I'll pay top coin to whoever brings me some. From Pierre. Okay, can I make sashimi? I don't think I have the recipe for that. Oh. Really? All right, hold on. 1 second, coming right up here. Just caught straight from my farm with Lewis's shorts. Probably use this bigger body of water right here, but I'm gonna use the bigger body of water over here. I feel like I'd have a better chance of getting actual fish instead of broken glasses. Surely, right? I mean, this looks lovely enough to produce fish, right? At least one fish. All right, nope, we'll find somewhere else to catch a fish. We'll do that at some point though. That'll be my first dish that I've made, so that's kind of cool. All right, where's Rascal at? I still need to pet you. Good boy. And here's your water, as you deserve. All right, Bolt, we have some things to do around the farm first before we do anything else. So, let's sell these mushrooms. I almost sold the animal cracker. I don't need any of that. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I have to hold on to this fossilized skull. I don't remember if I've given one to the professor on Ginger Island, so kind of got to hold on to it. Can I use my scythe to chop the fruits off this tree? No, I can't. I feel like I tried this last time, and it didn't quite work out as well as I would have hoped. Ah, I love seeing all the green in the farm, though, in the greenhouse. I mean, it just makes sense, you know, green for the greenhouse. Just, come on. Come on. A humdinger right there. Get some hay. I actually need to take a peek at how much hay I actually have. I don't know if I'm running short or running low or whatever. I don't want to have a problem where I run out of hay. That would be quite bad. Okay. And we can put this mango sapling in here for now. How many pineapples do... Okay, I have 12 pineapple seeds. I need to go back to Ginger Island and start planting those. And for the miscellaneous items, I'm actually going to put that in there. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't need this other iridium rod in my inventory. It's wasting space. There we go. Okay. Perfect. All right, bolts. Wait, you know what? One more thing I can do. Let me just, like, grab... Do I have enough for it? Yeah. So 5 of those. Let's also, you know, cook these guys up. Perfect. I'm gonna upgrade this guy as well. Just get my pan upgrade started, because like, you can upgrade it. I don't know why I haven't yet. I guess it's just been not crossing my mind, I guess. All right, well, let's say hi to our animals, and then we're ready to go. So I forget who has the golden animal cracker. Which of my bunnies has it? Okay, so Bugs has it. But problem is they look alike. So you're probably, yep, guessed it right, because I know my animals. Look at that. Just, you know, I'm just like that. Call me him, if you will. Himothy, if you want to be exact about my full title. All right, let's put these eggs and stuff away. Perfect. We need to say good morning to the cows. And after this, let's check the silo just to make sure I do have enough hay in stock for the animals. I'm not super worried about it right now, but like I want to stay on top of that. All right, so here's your hay, you beauties. Okay. Let us be away, Bolt. 2 more things that I need to do on the farm. I need to go back into the storage shed because I just thought of this now. If I'm going to be replacing all the trees, I kind of need saplings. So we'll grab... Ooh. I don't have enough maple seeds. Well, we'll probably get a few as we're chopping them down, so I'm not worried about that. So we're going to get at least 4 maple seeds. I can almost guarantee that. So I'm not worried about that. And then let's check the silo here. How much hay do we have? Okay, we still have 126 pieces of hay. And you know, one thing... Can I chop down this bush next to this guy? Oh, it would have been so beneficial if I could. But I can't. I'm limited by the creative space of this landscape. All right. Well, in the meantime... Yeah, I need to bring Pierre some sashimi. But let's, real quick, first off, use this guy. Go to the town. And say good morning to our friend Quint. Hello, Quint. I need you to upgrade something for me. The steel pan, please. Thanks. I'll get started on this as soon as I can. It should be ready in a couple of days. Thank you, Quint. All right. Now that that's being worked on, let's go back to the bus stop. Hop on our good buddy Bolt. And let's head up to the quarry, the train station. Actually, if I'm going to plant 40 seeds, let's go back to the storage shed. I know, I'm just going back and forth from the storage shed, but this is the last time of the day, I promise. I promise. But nope. Back into the storage shed. Ooh. Okay, that's sweet. put those guys away. But I need to craft some of you. And where is it? And you into more of you. Perfect. Okay. So now we have 40 tree fertilizer along with the 40 seeds that we're going to be planting. So we are fully ready to complete the challenges and to-do list items that I have presented myself today. So let's do it. All right. You know what? While we're going up here, let's just, you know, clean this up a little bit. I'm sure people have wondered why I haven't done this yet. There we go. No more worms along the road. Okay. Now then, let's chop down some trees, shall we? You know, I try to avoid these chore days as often as I can, but sometimes they're just unavoidable. And you just gotta make the most of them. So that is what we're gonna be doing today. Chopping down trees the old-fashioned way. Yes, sir. You know what? We can clean up this area and get more fiber, so that's huge. Can I chop any of these bushes down by any chance? Surely I can't, right? Yeah. Yep. Alright, well, we can at least clean the area up, making it easier to also just chop down the trees that are here. And plus, before I leave this area, I'll probably head to the sauna as well, just so I can refresh my energy, so I go to the quarry with a full batch of energy. I'm kind of hoping we find a mystic rock at the quarry. That would be kind of cool. Because those have a chance of dropping a prismatic shard. We could use something like that. Even though, I mean, you don't really have a use for prismatic shards in crafting as far as I know, but it would be cool to have. Alright, we're almost done cleaning up the area. Then we'll get back to chopping down the trees. Regularly scheduled shopping. Could you imagine if a train just started going by? That'd be kind of cool. This would be the perfect time for a train to start passing through Stardew Valley. This would be it. This is the perfect time for it. And you know what? Let's start being retroactive about this. Let's plant these while we're here. Perfect. All right, let's chop down the next row. And then I can put the fertilizer on them afterwards. Nice. Ooh, that. Yeah, we're staying on top of how many saplings we have, which is good. All right, there's 10 trees planted. How much wood do I have? Oh, I have over 200 wood. Sweet. I guess we can proc that one then. Mark it down. Nice. There's the next row chopped down. And you know what? Just because this tree is up, I'll chop you down as well. All right, so the next 5. Oops. I'll just get that one out of the ground. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. Plant you. It's kind of crazy, actually, how we're staying on top of the saplings that I have. I'm a fan. Ooh, Woody secret. I didn't think you could just randomly get a book from a tree like that. That's kind of cool, actually. No, don't chop down. Chop this way. We must collect and harvest. Okay. So, collect all that. Plant, plant, plant. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's chop down these 9 trees then. Nice. Oh, we're not going to have any shortage of wood anytime soon, especially if we keep this up. Just constantly getting over 900 wood per harvest. Yup, this is good. And the crazy thing is, we're getting more saplings back than when we started with. At least I think we are. Which is insane. I actually didn't think we'd have a positive return on saplings. So that is very helpful. Or seeds, I guess, if we're going to be specific about it. All right, so let's put these in the ground. Perfect. All right, let's grab these the worms out of the ground. Chop down these 2 trees. Nice. Oops, just chop the tree, buddy. There you go. Okay, so the 40 fertilizer we have, let's start putting them on the trees. Yep, just, there we go. Okay, do I have 40 trees planted? Or am I gonna upgrade to 40 in just a moment? Okay, I have an idea. we can totally plant 3 more trees right here. So let's do that and bring it up to 40. Perfect. Okay, so now we have 40 trees planted along this little area right here. So now, and look at that, 891 wood. That's crazy. So just about 900 wood from what? 4 days of waiting, basically, for those trees to fully grow? 4 or 5 days? If you use the tree fertilizer. Otherwise, it's a full 28 days, I believe. Which, who has time for that? Just grab some fiber and some rock, and then boom, tree fertilizer. Don't ask me how it works, it just does. We'll probably wait for our energy just to get to about half, maybe a little above half. We'll go to 300. That should be more than enough to complete the quarry and fully dig it out. 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. Perfect. Okay, what a stop. Exactly 300. I'm insane. Yeah, I don't think we have time to wait for all of my energy to replenish, so let's get moving. Let's get a move on. Chop, chop. We don't have all day. All right. You know what this reminds me? I don't know why this reminds me of the Fields of Mystria series, but one thing that I want to probably point out right now, I don't think I could potentially do a recap series for that as well as this series. So sorry, I can't do, I can't stretch myself out super thin here, but you know, it would be very difficult if I did that as well. So that one's just gonna be, I would say more chill than this series, but honestly, how can you possibly get more chill than this series as it is? You know what, chopping these trees down kind of reminds me, we need to put a tap on a oak tree. Like, I need to do that for the mysterious letter I got in the mail. Can I chop these down with one swift stroke? Yes, good. Not seeing any particularly cool looking rocks along here, but there are many a rock along this path. And some worms. We can't forget about those guys. Always a good chance of artifacts. And mystery boxes. Yes, I couldn't forget about the mystery boxes either. Holy cow, we've got over 1,000 wood in one episode. In one fell swoop. Alright, let's start mining then, shall we? What a productive spring cleaning-esque type episode here. It's already almost 10 p.m. And, well, you know, here we are in the quarry, finishing up our to-do list. This is one of those few episodes where it's like, throughout the entire episode, I'm doing exclusively the to-do list instead of like other extracurricular activities, you could say. Though, technically speaking, I did stop by Clint's place to have my, what is it? My pan upgraded to iron instead of just being copper. Which is a good thing I did that too. Plus, if I upgrade it to iridium and take that to Ginger Island where all the bone rocks are, if I do that and the panning spots appear, those give you better treasures every time you upgrade your thing. I'm sure everybody knows that, but do that for a little while, you could walk away with some pretty good stuff. Oh, just one jade. Bummer. It is funny how, like, oops, nope, don't mind that way. Most of these rocks here can be mined with one swing, except for gold ore. And I believe the mystic stones, which we did not see one of, which is a bummer. But there we go. The quarry is just about cleaned out, so let's clean up these last couple saplings here and then grab the worms, and then we're good to go. All right, are there any? Yeah, there's worms right here. So let's do 1, some mixed seeds, 2, some more mixed seeds, and this is the last one here, so here we go. Some more mixed seeds. Are we really surprised by that, I guess? Oh well, that is a full day of cleaning and collecting. You love to see it, honestly. You know what, this tree? It's in my way. Let's chop it down too. Yeah. Yeah, let's collect even more wood. Can't say no to having more wood, am I right? Look at that. 90, a whole, wow. And I didn't even sell for all that much. I mean, that makes sense because like wood is kind of in abundance around here, so it makes sense that it doesn't sell for very much, but you know, good to have it. It's very good to have it around. All right, so let's real quick stop by the storage shed. Ooh, This is a good thing we're going to the storage shed then. I can grab some of the crimson fish roe. I have time. All right, so let's put all of this away. Put you away. Put you away. Put all of you away. You actually go in here. I don't think I have any fishing items, but put that away. I guess we'll hold on to that. You know, I think you actually can give that to, like, Robin, and that'll improve her friendship with you. So maybe we can try that. See if it'll allow me to gift Robin the book. All right, so let's grab all of these things. Beautiful. Let's replace them. Oops. Okay. Let's go over here. Sell these last few items. Perfect. All right, put you back in your stable. And let's go to bed. On a very successful day. All right. Good night, Rascal. Good night, Leah. Good night, Trout on the wall. And let's take a look at our to-do list. So, collect 200 wood. Very easily done. We got over 1,000 wood today, which is insane. Blows my mind, actually. Clean the quarry? Yes, we did. And finally, plant 40 trees. We did that as well. Exactly 40. And we had enough tree fertilizer to bat for it. So it was perfect. A really good and productive chore day. So, let's go to sleep and collect our profits from the crystallariums, the crimson fish roe, and the fruit we sold. And the potatoes. I almost forgot about the potatoes. Look at that. Look at that. 4,300 from fishing. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm glad it showed the trash icon instead of the aged crimson fish roe, but you know, that's cool. 15 grand collected though. That's insane. For really, all we did was throw our stuff in the bin, like the farms that we've done. Nice. Good day. Well, anyway, that is it for today's episode. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. But as for me, I will be back tomorrow with some more Stardew Valley content. Bye!